You must come away from the window. The king's party is passing this way.
Will my father be with them?
No one must see you.
I know him only from the letters he sends. I must set my eyes on him just once. Which one is he? In the blue.
Who dares assault King Yusuf? Go to the tower.
Get rid of the hag. Whose daughter are you?
She's mine. You accepted my favors and deprived me of this, my lord. She's not yet a woman. Privacy for the new queen of Sheba. I'm hot and dry from traveling. Do you not offer your king something to drink?
Once again, you've murdered Yusuf, my lady. That was the moment you became a queen.
That was the moment I began to learn to be a queen.
You're weary.
It's hard to learn to rule a country when I've not yet learned to live.
Yes, I know.
Your Majesty, strange ships have landed at the coast. A party of men are approaching the palace. Your Majesty, the envoy from Jerusalem.
Is there no man here for me to speak to?
There are many men here, but I am Nicolae, Queen of Sheba, and you will speak to me.
I come from Solomon, King of Israel, son of King David, the greatest warrior that ever lived. There is no king greater or wiser, or more powerful. And now he has built a navy to carry the precious frankincense to the world. that all may use it to praise their gods and purify their temples. Well, such a valuable thing cannot be left in the hands of an insignificant little country as your own.
My insignificant little country lives by trade, not by war. The frankincense is controlled by me. Sheba sets the price, organizes the caravans, and supplies all those who wish to trade with her.
We will pay you a very fair price.
We already trade with all those who wish to.
We will supply those buyers now.
If we sell you the frankincense.
Solomon is a wise king, slow to anger. But his arm is long enough to reach out and crush you.
We will fight if we have to.
Shall I tell Jerusalem you reject the offer?
I will send Solomon the frankincense.
Good. Our ships are ready.
No. I will send it north by caravan, and I will accompany it myself.
That won't be necessary.
You tell a queen her business?
They won't reach their ships alive.
No. I'll go to Jerusalem with the incense.
To beg?
To see this greedy king for myself. I will be back with good news before the spring rains.
God is pleased to see us.
The desert burns like summer. The mountains burn like fire. In Ophir, there is gold for all eternity.
Ophir.
Cradle of gold.
Nicole.
I think I need to see this king without him seeing me. I'll stay concealed. I won't speak. I must see what he's all about. I have to find a way to make this king want to negotiate with Sheba.
And if not?
Then I have the knife.
That's Solomon's palace.
No, that is God's palace. Solomon lives over there.
What can you tell me of this Solomon?
He is considered the wisest man who's ever lived. Even a beggar can go to him for justice.
Solomon, I'll tell you all there is to know about him. 300 wives, 700 concubines. The man has calluses on his kneecaps.
My people, the people of Judea, will not endure any more taxation, my lord, to support your ambitious projects. Your cities, the temple, this palace.
But building a temple for the Ark of the Covenant was noble.
And expensive.
It was a promise made to God.
People are saying they did not flee Egypt to become your slaves, my lord.
Never since your father died have the people feared so much for the unity of the kingdom.
Enough. We will deal with all of this in due time. Now I wish to sit in judgment for my people. Come forward if you seek the Lord's justice.
These women are prostitutes, my lord.
Does that mean that they can't ask for justice? Continue.
My lord, this woman and I dwell in the same house. With pain and joy, I delivered my son 1 week ago. And 3 days later, she delivered hers. But her baby died in the night. And she arose at midnight and took my son and laid her dead child at my breast. When I awoke in the morning to suckle my child, behold, it was dead. But when I looked well at it in the sunlight, I knew it was not my son.
No. The living is my son and the dead is yours.
No, the living is mine.
Bring me the child. Bring me the child. There are two mothers here, but only one child. Bring my sword.
This is the judgment of Solomon. I will divide this living child in two, and give half to one and half to the other.
No, don't kill him. Give her the child.
You will have him, for you are the true mother. And where are you from, boy?
Sheba, sir.
Sheba. You've seen our ships then, they've come already.
Yes, sir.
Come closer. Bring water. You've traveled far. Wash. Now you wash. If you would dress as a man, you must wash as a man.
God! Caesar!
I killed the last man who touched me.
I do not doubt that. But it does not explain your deceit.
We come as emissaries from the Queen of Sheba. Who has sent you gifts.
And are you one of these gifts?
No, my lord. I am not.
But you are very beautiful.
In Sheba, women are honored according to their wisdom.
Wisdom. I see. She's come to challenge my mind. What's your name?
Nikaule.
Nikaule. Well, I have some roses for you, Nikaule, which have been carefully made by my wives, except for one, which was made by God. How would you select the real one for me? You may not smell or touch them. Quickly now, how would you tell them apart?
I would take them out to the field and see which one the wild bees go to.
Yeah. Now you must challenge me.
It rejoices the birds, grieves the fish, embraces the dead.
Birds of Sheba eat flaxseed. You trap your fish in flaxen nets. Your linen shrouds are also woven of flax. Why have you been sent here, Nikali?
To lay various proposals before your wisdom as to how we can help one another live in peace.
His Majesty needs help from no one. He is the Lord's chosen.
Then why do you answer for him, if he is capable of doing everything for himself?
The prophet Nathan is how the Lord speaks to me.
How very convenient.
King Solomon.
Word of your wisdom travels far, as does word of your great temples, which deserve our incense. 500 pounds of it await you in the outer courtyard, from Nikale, the Queen of Sheba.
Well, you won the first round. I did not guess that you were queen.
500 pounds. This is the frank incense of Sheba?
The finest, conveyed here by our caravan in 2 months, rather than on your ships, which will not return until year's end.
Does Sheba think that we are building a great fleet for no reason, so that the profit of transport can accrue solely to you?
In return for keeping our current trade routes, we would be willing to grant you certain concessions.
10,000 citizens have been pressed into service to build our ships. Another 10,000 to build the harbor. It would be dangerous to tell them their sweat was wrung from them for concessions.
I have no desire to destroy a country's well-being solely to enrich our own.
With all our expenses, we need the incense trade. Otherwise, you'll have to raise taxes and watch Israel collapse into civil war.
I have one more gift for you.
Pretty little golden trinket. Hardly worth a franc incense trade.
This little golden trinket is from Ophir.
Ophir has been lost for over a generation, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. We were there. We stumbled across it in a sandstorm. I entered one of the mine shafts, and I found that mask.
It was worked on by the Egyptians in my father's time. They say the desert hides a mountain of gold.
How can a place such as this be lost?
There was an earthquake. Mine shafts collapsed, and many were killed. The place was then abandoned and forgotten. I do remember my father speaking about it.
I know where it is. I can take you there.
If you know where the gold of Ophir is, why don't you take it for yourself?
I have a small kingdom. It's rich enough to give us a good life, but not too rich to attract the greedy. If we had all the gold of Ophir, we'd constantly be fighting with our neighbors and ourselves. I can see you don't trust me. I'll leave my men here in Jerusalem, and I'll lead you there myself. You've no reason to be afraid of me, a lone woman. All I want is for you to have the gold and leave me with frankincense.
The army needs gold. So do the priests in the temple. But the way south leads through Edom, where your father's old enemy Hadad is stirring up rebellion.
Ah, Hadad. They say he counts his followers on one hand.
Then your spies have different information from mine. Only a fool would not count him dangerous.
My lord, if she is not lying, I could lead us to Ophir. The gold would solve many of our problems.
But is it worth the risk? Benaiah?
The decision is not for me to make. But you know how much I hate the city life. If the gold is there, we should take it.
We'll ride tomorrow to where the Queen of Sheba takes us.
Hadad, have your men follow well out of sight. When you see the time is right, call me into the night, and we will make our final plans.
We're ready to leave. Mount.
I'm a queen, not one of your men.
In Sheba, you're a queen. Here,
Here, I'm still a queen.
will your majesty be pleased to ride with us?
Yes.
Nathan, you've come to bless us.
The Lord God cannot smile upon this. It is a journey of mischief. I think of your father and the woman, Bathsheba.
Be careful now, Prophet. You talk of my mother.
Oh, yes, he loved her. And his love for her almost brought down his kingdom.
Well, I am not my father.
True, but you have your father's duties, and she may be another Bathsheba.
I was born of Bathsheba and David. But it was you who raised me. You taught me God's law. Father and mother both, you've all I've left of kin. But hear me, Nathan. Now you must let me go.
Don't judge me too quickly, Benaiah. I have to play the queen at times. Look how his eyes narrow. He's afraid of nothing but a woman's smile. Are women thought so dangerous to the Israelites?
We've had our reasons in the past to be wary of them. Especially those with a beauty like yours.
You handle him well.
Benaiah?
The horse. You've no fear of him.
Only of kings, prophets, courtiers.
that why the Queen of Sheba has no husband?
I had a husband. Cut out his heart.
Oh, we all get tired of those that we live with sooner or later.
I killed him on our wedding day.
You don't think you should have given him a little bit more time to prove himself?
As you do, with your 300 wives.
60.
And 700 concubines?
80. And half of those are my father's. Needless to say, I do not approach them. King inherits more than just his throne.
Even with only 40. I'm surprised you still have time for kingship.
You have your duties and responsibilities in Sheba, and I have mine in Israel.
These women, the wives, concubines, you don't love them.
If I favor any one of them, well, you can imagine the trouble it causes.
You've never loved one more than another.
You can't allow that to happen.
There's never even been one.
There was one. She was an Egyptian princess. I think I felt for her what poets write about. What musicians sing songs about, what my father felt for my mother. That's when I started writing.
Tell me something you wrote for her.
You ravish my heart. My sister, and bride. Your lips taste of wild honey. Honey and milk are under your tongue. You are a garden enclosed. Fountain that is sealed.
Where is she now?
She died. Fever.
I'm sorry.
Poets write about imaginary lovers, not real ones. Real ones die.
I've never been in love.
Someday you will. And then you'll marry.
I can't marry one of my subjects.
Well, who will you marry then?
A king.
I'm not sure my people would let me marry someone who killed one husband for his crown already.
Did I ask you to marry me?
Wise man listens to things that are left unsaid.
A fool hears what he wants to.
just offered my prayer to the moon.
What was it?
I stand in the house of the Silver One, who passes across the sky, into the heart of this holy house. No man has entered.
You've not slept with a man.
Should I be ashamed? Is it so wonderful?
Yes. Yes, it can be. But not without love.
Love.
But like me, you've made a choice. You've chosen to love your crown. Didn't you kill for it?
No. I killed to avenge my father's murder. The crown came after. I never sought it.
Believe me, I never wanted my crown thrust upon me. But it does not erase the stain.
What stain?
I killed my brother. He plotted against me. I spared him once. And in my mercy he saw weakness. So I ordered his death. Terrible thing, our power. And we who wield it, we pay a terrible price.
Everything is ready.
Good. Spare no one, except the woman. I want her alive. She knows the weight of our fear. And make sure they know which one is me. Your new king will be grateful. And the name Hadad will be rewarded and celebrated.
I don't like the feel of this place.
She could be leading us deeper and deeper into a trap.
No, I remember this riverbed. In the valley, there's an oasis. Ophir lies just beyond the next mountain.
Then another mountain, another one after that, and on and on. We must turn back, my lord.
I'll ride on ahead. You follow on with the rest.
believe my father ever got used to this.
My Lord Solomon! My Lord Solomon! She led us into the ambush. I caught her trying to escape with Hadad's men.
What?
You're lying!
Gadi, seize her!
You brought us here to have us killed?
I came to take you to Ophir. You've got to believe me.
Most of our men were killed. The rest are wounded.
I had nothing to do with this. Nothing.
Jeroboam will move the wounded to the shade of the oasis up ahead. Once they've been tended to, I want you to send some men beyond the mountain there to see if the Sophia exists.
I'll send Hanani.
Soon we'll know the truth. Until then, keep her under guard.
Hanani, go beyond that mountain. See if you can find Ophir. Then follow our tracks.
Did you betray him?
No.
It would be such a loss.
I know.
We killed his brother.
No. He killed his brother.
It was done for him and for the safety of the kingdom, but I used the knife. Now, he will bear all the guilt of it by himself. The blood will be on his hands alone. Behold all his vanity. And striving after wind. I applied my heart to no wisdom. And I perceive that this is also striving after wind. For in much wisdom comes much discontent. He that increases in knowledge increases in sorrow as well.
What are you going to do with her? Kill her? Kill her? If you don't punish her as she deserves, you'll be known as a weak king. You'll soon face war both inside and outside your kingdom.
don't kill a queen with a dagger in the desert as you would a thief or an assassin. You do it out in the open, so that everyone can see.
You're ready for this? Yourself? With your own hand? As king?
Adore thee in thy mystery, and I bless you.
You think the gods care?
Stars to turn, seas to raise and lower. Doubt they really have time for me.
Why make a prayer offering?
To let them know that I forgive their indifference. That this earth, this beauty they have made, is enough. I'm innocent. I had nothing to do with this.
I want to believe you.
Then why must you erect a barricade in your heart?
Perhaps it's the only way that I can do what I might have to do.
You're fighting for your country's life. I understand that. You need an ally. Someone strong and sympathetic who wants to help you.
Why would you want to help me? If it weren't for you, I wouldn't need your help.
We have more in common than you realize. You are very beautiful. Let me tell you what's going to happen in Jerusalem. He's the one who'll have to carry out his own judgment. He's going to run you through with a knife. He's never done that before. I'm sure he'll make an awful mess of it.
here will go west to Beersheba.
We'll add another day getting to Jerusalem, my lord.
These men will die if they're not cared for, dear Rome. You go on and ride ahead. Have the people prepare for the wounded. Let them know that Solomon, their king, has come.
My lord. Go ahead.
He began this day digging in the hot sun. Thought of everyone but yourself.
If your enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. And if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. For you will heap coals of fire upon his head.
You're not my enemy, nor am I yours.
This is Beersheba. Once it was an old border fort. Now we're turning it into a city. It's been called one of my foolish projects. I have 100 men from each of the 12 tribes. Another 100 from Phoenicia. Just as many from Egypt. And there are 8 other cities.
All as big as this one?
Now I see. You didn't have frankincense to bind your world together, so you had to create something, bringing together many people in peace who had only faced each other at the ends of swords.
I knew you would understand. Carly, did you come here to kill me?
I came here to protect my country. Before I knew you, I might have tried to kill you. But never now. Test?
How could it be a test? I know the answer. Here. My beloved is mine and I am hers. She's the rose of Sharon. She's the lily of the valley. My left arm is under her head. My right embraces her. She's the loveliest of women. Before the dawn wind rises, before the shadows flee, turn to me, my love.
I never before had anything I was truly afraid to lose. Now, I feel I would die if you took your hand from me.
My lord! My lord! My lord! Hanani has returned! There is no gold. Hanani searched for 2 days.
Then he didn't know where to look.
I found signs of your encampment, but no sign of a fear.
Did you not see the ruins? The mine shafts?
There were no ruins. No mine shafts.
He trained in the gold mines of the Phoenicians.
If there was gold, I would have seen it, my lord.
They're lying to you.
The Naya came from here. There are strong feelings. The people demand that justice be done. Death to the traitor!
Put down your sword. Your king commands you.
Do not usurp King Solomon's judgment, which he will pass in Jerusalem. Then you will see the witch receive her punishment.
Do not doubt me.
My lord, 3 of Solomon's soldiers left for Ophir.
Go to the rebels. Tell them the soldiers must not get to Ophir alive.
Yes, my lord.
a queen. And though she is our captive, I have not yet passed my judgment, which will be made by the coming of the new moon.
You try to have patience, my lord.
I will do what's right! Bring him to the jail.
She has enchanted you and drawn you to her pagan gods. Long have the priests raised their voices in condemnation. And now I must join them in saying you betray your God. And I call you by the name which I have given you, Jedediah, which means the Lord's beloved. And I say to you, you must redeem yourself in the blood of this heathen, or you and your line will perish without fail. This is the measure of a king. You cannot turn your face. You were born to this.
My queen.
Oh, Dameron, have you learned anything?
Solomon, they say, is in his council chamber taking neither food nor drink and praying to his God. I fear the outcome. We will come at midnight. There are only 7 guards. We will overcome them.
No. What if you don't succeed? If I die, I need you to carry on and rule after me.
There must be something I can do to save you.
If I had loved him, would things have gone differently?
You would leave with us tonight. Let's hurry. We must get to Ophir and back before the new moon. People are restless.
They are all with you, my lord.
Our agents are ready to move and are waiting impatiently for the day of Solomon's judgment. Now that it approaches, his wisdom will not save him from destroying himself. And all for that woman.
They have been dead 2 days. They're the soldiers Solomon sent to look for Ophir.
I've sent some men to look for Ophir, to see if they can bring back some proof of your innocence. They have not returned.
Did you come here to make this harder for me?
Spend this night alone.
I am alone anyway, as I will be tomorrow when I face your sword. Will they undress me? Will my body be displayed?
No, no one will be allowed to touch you. I myself, I will prepare your body for your journey home.
And then?
And then the people's faith will be restored, and I will remain king.
I understand your need for ritual. But I don't want to be your sacrificial lamb. I don't want to die.
The sun is risen, my lady. You're summoned to trial. Array her as you would a bride on her wedding night. Hurry!
I do what I do in the light of day, not in the shadows of the dark. not by tricks or by plots. You all know who this woman is. Jeroboam says that she has twice tried to kill me. And though there is no proof, I accept that it is my duty as your king to kill her. To kill her myself with my own hands, so that everyone will know that Israel is ruled by a strong as well as a wise man. The sword. You've nothing to say for yourself? No proof of your innocence?
Even if I had, what difference would it make? They want me dead. I came here because I heard of the fairness and the wisdom of Solomon. But I did not believe it until I stood here in his council chamber.
See how she attempts again to bewitch our king.
I am ready to die, if that be your judgment. But promise me that with my death, your quarrel with Sheba is over. And there will be no war.
Now, the witch is trying to make conditions. She tried to kill your king, once with a knife, once in an ambush. By God's grace, King Solomon survived. But Benaiah and a dozen good men lost their lives. From their graves, their tongues cry out for vengeance.
You stated the charges quite clearly. Approach me, Nikali, Queen of Sheba. They say, my lady, that you have bewitched me. And indeed, my heart unravels my mind. For me to remain king, there is no recourse but that you must die. And yet I cannot pronounce such a sentence. This is the judgment of Solomon. Let us split the kingdom into two. Jeroboam will rule half, and I the other half. He will rule over the north, and I will be content with the south, the land of Judah.
No! You can't give up your kingdom. He'll destroy it. He's not fit to rule.
I cannot pronounce the words that will kill you. Rather than that, I will relinquish my crown.
No!
What say you, Jeroboam?
What the king speaks is my will.
But what the people want to know is, will you take half the crown?
If that is what the people want.
I will not let you betray yourself for me.
Naked. Hold my robe. Stretch it wide. This is our kingdom. Have. Take it. Before God, I ask you all, who serves us better? The woman or the man? Jeroboam? Or this queen who would die so that this country might live? Who? Prophet?
I cannot say.
The man or the woman? Who cares more for Israel?
Woman!
Let her go free to return to her country in peace. I have no proof of your treachery. You will not be harmed. But you are henceforth banished from my sight.
My lord.
Out of the council. My queen, King Solomon. The gold of Ophir. Seize Jeroboam
And write in your annals, O prophet, that today we met with a true attack on our kingdom. And with God's help and wisdom, our kingdom was rewarded with peace. We will bear home with you our apologies and a promise that we will never again enter Sheba.
Happy are thy people. Happy are they that stand before thee and hear thy wisdom.
Don't stir my way until it pleases you. Who is this rising like the dawn? There is the moon, resplendent as the Sheba is an army. Banners.
Now you're sad.
You are my true bride. My equal. And now I must let you go. Your people need you.
As much as you.
But you love Sheba as I love Israel.
I feared this day would come. When I must leave the only love I've ever known.
But in my heart you'll live forever.
I opened the door to my beloved, but my beloved has gone, and my soul fails within me.
I seek her. I call to her and she answers.
I am sick with love.
Set a seal upon your heart, like a seal on your arm. For love
is as strong as death.
Coming up next, now that you've seen the movie, stay tuned for a special look behind the scenes at the making of Showtime's biblical epic on Solomon and Sheba, The Untold Story.